Like, hi, this is a recording.
It sure is.
Welcome to Toonkind D&D, where I'm so fucking gone.
I gently pat you. Welcome to kind of Tub FPS, everybody. We're having a bit of a hiccupy start, but we're good.
It's been 2 hours and I'm still not up for anything.
I gently
Anyway.
pat you. You're fine.
It's fine,
all
it's
good.
cool. It's fine, it's cool as chill. Hi, I'm Lewis, local virus of the... Well, I would say Toonkind server, but it's been a while since we've had the Great Archival.
We
So
are in a
local
new
ghost
server.
of local ghost of the Toonkind servers.
Servers. Now you're the ghost of all servers.
Yeah, baby. It's my little pussy.
Who are you playing?
I am playing a funny little man called Tobias.
Ah, yes. Tobias.
I will say
hello. Hello. My name is Arzo Obsessions, also known as Obby, and today I am playing Little Tally Mark for the first time in a hot minute.
Yeah. When was the last time you played Tally?
Like in a game? It might have been the Signal game. Or no, the FPS was one after.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I think that was it, huh? Oh, Lord.
Which does put this into a little bit of context because, good golly. I hold up both of these tunes. They go through so much.
Everything happens so much.
So much. And I feel like, and if I remember correctly, after the Signal game, Tobias was one of the folks who was there to pick her up, correct?
Yeah, because the context for that is that not too long before the Signal games, Tobias met a funny tall god who gave him a funny little pin that made him hear the ethereal gallery, and then at one point it started going wild and Pritch disappeared for a hot sec. And Tobias learned that shit went down at Camp Kempen, and so immediately fucking grabbed Bob and Vava and they drove over there to grab Tally and Vivi.
Pick up their kids, yeah. Yeah.
And they arrived right after the storm had passed.
Right after all the action was done. Yeah. They definitely would have arrived to a very shaken up Tally and Banana.
Yeah.
Who is not in this FPS, maybe in a later one, but this is Tally and Tobias time.
They picked up Vivi, Tally, and Banana and fucking went away.
Yep. Bob will later attempt to sue a god, but that's neither here nor now.
It's fine, it's cool, it's chill.
I think that's actually probably a good starting point of when this little outing got planned, because Tobias would have seen that, good golly, Tally needs a break. Tally had a big, stressful night, and probably told Tobias all about it, and how bad it was, and how there was so many freaking static zombies, and signals, and It is time for break.
Everything happens so much.
Which
Tobias, he obviously, like, suggested to Tally that once again she can stay at the clubhouse whenever she wants. And that they can do fun little things together. Take her mind off of things.
Yee. What do you think would have brought in the idea of heading to the beach together for a little bit?
That's probably actually one of the ideas that Tobias, like, might have suggested to Tally. And then they had a whole conversation about that because Tally probably immediately tensed up, I'm imagining.
Yeah, Tally was immediately nervous because Hilariously, her god is partially an ocean god, but also she's terrified of water and the ocean. Large bodies of water? Nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
She's just a nervous little kid.
She is, and I love her so much.
Mm-hmm.
And so Tobias probably suggested that not this time, but one day they could go to the beach. To the beach. And as a French person, bitch and bitch,
Very close together. Yes, I understand.
yes. Anyway, he probably suggested that they go there later on when
Mhm.
Tally was ready for it, and that they could
Mhm.
use that as some kind of starting point to help her overcome her fear of water.
I think
And then grabbed her to go do some cooking because that's easier and
ye
doesn't have
ye
fears behind it.
okay. I imagine it would have taken Tally at least a month to work up the courage to be like, yeah, let's go do a beach day, and then another
Mm-hmm.
month for it to be scheduled so that she could have enough time to prepare herself mentally for going
Mm-hmm.
to the beach.
Mm-hmm. At least there was the promise that they didn't have to actually go near the water.
Yee. Uh,
Mm.
So, for the beach location, Tally and Tobias's travels today have taken them to a beach town. It's not super far away from Toontown, but it is like a little
Yeah,
bit of
it's
travel
a
away.
coastal town.
Yeah, it's a
And
coastal town because Toontown is surprisingly close to the coast. It's just not there quite
mm,
at that
and,
location, so it would probably be like a few days walk, maybe less than a day, like in a cart or by car.
yeah, but I could also offer another possibility,
Mm-hmm.
which is Tobias's clubhouse.
That is true. That is true. It can teleport.
And
The problem is it
yeah,
doesn't it like teleport better if you like know where the location is exactly?
oh, it's
If I
not.
remember the
I
rules.
I was actually going to ask you to make a history check for Tali.
Okay. History check for Tally. Oh boy, that's not great. This is just 2020. 16 though. That
16,
is a
good.
16.
She does remember that part because Tobias probably like one day explained to her how the clubhouse works.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not that it works better, it's that he can only teleport to locations that he has been to before. As far as she knows, Tobias has never talked about that town before.
Yeah, exactly.
But
Okay.
but
How
he
are we
can
getting there?
teleport there,
Mm-hmm.
which obviously for means that he has been there before.
You know what? Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. uh, oh gosh, what was the town's name again? I'm trying to remember. We decided it.
Seabird Coast.
Yes, Seabird Coast. Yes, it is a little town. A
Totally
few
not a
days.
ripoff.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm just imagining like a cute little town, kind of like maybe like Beach City, only a bit
Mm-hmm.
bigger. Because it is closer to Toontown, which probably means that it has like a lot more touristy stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Because like, there's a lot of people in Toontown. That place is basically a metropolis.
I mean, I've been to a lot of coastal towns,
Mm-hmm.
and I can definitely see the kind of things that it will be like with all the ports for like actual little boats that people own.
Mm-hmm. Oh, like houseboat,
Yeah, houseboats and stuff like that.
houseboat.
Mm-hmm.
Yee. uh, I'm just imagining they arrive, like the door pops up on the side of a building,
Mm-hmm. Pop.
and then if it's okay, Tally, like Tobias walks out with Tally riding on top of his shoulders.
Oh, yes, good.
Yes. Good. Good.
Okay. What,
Uh,
like, I feel like the town is close enough to town that people still know Tobias there.
definitely.
Cool, so he's gonna have a disguise to go out because it's it's their chill day. He doesn't want it to be interrupted by people.
Yee. Oh gosh. Oh, what do you roll for disguise kit? Because I know all toons basically have proficiency in disguise kits.
I do not know because
I think
I
it would
will
be
I
it
don't
would
know if
be
I ever rolled that.
do your deception modifier plus the proficiency a bonus again because of the toolkit.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
Okay,
I
I can
think
do that.
how I typically do it in games. So yeah.
Okay, so deception is a +8 plus a proficiency, which is a +4. Cool.
Heavens, that's a plus 12.
Okay, so +8 +4. Give me a sec. I'm still I am not used to this server and I keep losing it.
I gently pat you. You are so valid. You are so valid.
Help.
No.
Uh
That is a nat 1. Even with all the bonuses that you've been given. It's the worst roll you could have possibly gotten. Like, I'm just like imagining Tobias like in front of like the bathroom mirror trying to get like some sort of disguise. And like Tally walks in and goes, "What are you doing?"
Ah, Tobias in a cup like stupid.
In a what?
Oh my costume
Oh my God.
because it's the only disguise kit that he has on himself.
Tally's just sitting there like, "Why are you dressed up like that one cowboy you did in the movie?"
I looks back at himself in the mirror.
Tobias is having the slow dawning realization that if he dresses up as a character that he's played in a movie,
That is the worst idea.
that's the worst idea possible.
Just start like takes the hat off very slowly. Like this is the worst idea I've ever had.
Luckily, you have a little child right there next to you, and Tally is going to she's gonna take off her hat, which for today looks like a little sun hat.
Oh.
Because like normally it's like a pointed witch hat, but they were going to the beach, and the fun thing about Tally's hat is that she can change what it looks like sometimes.
Good. Excellent. I
Yee.
love this so much.
And she's gonna go over there with her sun hat and climb up the bus without warning.
Uh-huh.
Like, I must stress, she provides no warning to this. She's gonna slam the hat on top of you, like, and it's gonna shoop down for a little bit, and she's gonna pop it back up, and a new disguise is gonna be put on you, and I'm gonna roll Tally's deception
no.
modifier. Which is, and her proficiency bonus, which is a +3. So, boop. 6!
Good lord.
Sneaky child, very good at lying.
God damn, she sure is.
Oh, I want you to decide what Tobias looks like now, because I want you to have that chance of making the decision.
Good lord. Well, I know that you gave me a wonderful idea.
Yeah.
In becoming Bunny Man.
Bunny.
Bunny Man.
Yeah.
But I will be honest, I do not know it will work with his design on the
That's fair.
nose
That's fair.
part.
That is fair. It could be that it's just Bunny with just the ears and a tail, and maybe like a few little splotches of color, like fur patterns, when there's no fur. And the nose just stays the same.
That will just look like Tobias.
Yes, but like, This is Toonkind. We can get away with
It is
anything.
Toonkind.
If you add a mustache, you can get away with it. Adding bunny ears and a tail and extra splotches of color, you can get away with it.
Consider he becomes Bunny Man. Tally Tally goes in front of him to look at him, sees that like it's still kind of Tobias. She grabs a marker, draws a mustache.
Yes, good. Yes. Perfect. Amazing. Oh, that's so good. Just like Tally just sitting there with her hands on her hips, like, hold on. And then climbs back up, draws a little mustache.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There we go.
I need to draw him with a mustache again. Just looks at himself in the mirror again, like, oh, okay.
Tally's just sitting on his shoulders, doing little jazz hands.
You are the smartest little girl I know.
Damn right I am. Bob's not here. Tally can swear as much as she wants.
Goddamn right she can. Have you seen who she's with?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Exactly.
that's the guy who explained to her what fuck means.
I mean, yeah. Fair enough. Oh. Well, now you are properly disguised, and you walk into the town.
Somewhat.
It is free for the taking. This is where the fun begins. What do you do first?
Oh no, I'm not sure.
That is fair.
I mean, it's supposed to be a day for Tally, actually.
Yee.
And plus, they're going in a place with big amount of water, so probably is trying to like make her more comfortable by doing stuff that she wants to do.
Yee. I think in that case, Tally might want to stay and do stuff that's in the town itself first before like heading anywhere near the beach. But, like, do you maybe want to roll insight on Tally?
I can roll insight. That's a thing I can do. Give me a second. Toby, my beloved, what's your insight? I forgot. I have not played you in so long.
I don't imagine it's very high. If I remember correctly. 7. Okay.
Oh, the rules. Help.
Oh, this likely wasn't something that you needed a super duper high roll to get because it's fairly obvious. Like you're out in this new town and like Tally is just immediately like slightly on edge. She doesn't leave Toontown often, so she doesn't know what to do in other places.
Oh, baby.
This is a new environment.
Well, I'll offer you the soft thought of Tobias just gently holding her hand.
Yes, good. Oh, that's really cute. Just him like lifting up his hand while she's still sitting on his shoulder, and then her just grabbing and holding.
Yeah,
that's really soft, actually. Oh,
I'll just kill Avi in 1 second. Just looks at her on his shoulders like, do you want to go get ice cream, maybe?
Oh, yeah. Ice cream's good.
Good, let's go.
Oh,
of course they have ice cream. They have ice cream everywhere. We'll be fucked up if they didn't.
It would be. It would be fucked up.
Just not in agreement. Tobias is corrupting all of these children.
He is. He's a terrible influence.
It's fine. Bob's not here.
Oh.
They are. Tobias is, in fact, uh walking them to an ice cream stand and letting
Ye-
Tolly choose whatever she
Mhm,
wants.
mhm. I kind of want to roll investigation for both of
Mm.
us to see if we can locate ice cream.
Or if we get terribly lost.
Yeah. If we find something that just isn't ice cream. All right, here's Tally's roll.
We find a kebab.
That's a 19 from Tally. I think we're gonna find the ice cream.
Tolly doing these silly eyes.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh, what would Tobias roll? I have to know. I have to know.
Hold on, let me see what they were. Investigation
Mhm.
is actually not bad at it.
Yee.
Hey,
16.
16.
Yeah. I think.
First not bad roll.
Mm-hmm. It is for finding delicious ice cold treat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It probably doesn't take too long for for them to find one, especially with rolls like those. Like Tobias, you
Yep.
immediately start walking in what happens to be the right direction, and then the moment that there's like the gosh, I'm imagining like one of those little those little ice cream carts, like those portable
Mm-hmm.
ones with a little
Yeah.
umbrella on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hallie
Oh,
sees
I
it
know those
immediately,
all too well.
and immediately points.
There.
There, located.
Target sighted.
Target sighted.
Oh no. I'm just imagining the guy at the ice cream stand just looking over when he hears that and just see two, like a guy and a tiny child on his shoulders just looking directly at him with sparks in their eyes ready to fucking jump at him like feral animals.
No! Maybe their energy of excitement is that. At least Tally's energy would
Yeah,
be
that's what that's
that
what it
level.
is.
Yeah.
Not gonna actually do that, but goddamn is the energy here.
Mm-hmm. Tally probably actually hops off of Tobias's shoulders and just starts running up to the cart.
Aww.
And like, I cannot stress this enough. She's like 2 feet tall, maybe 2.5. She's
Mm-hmm.
so small. So it's like she runs up to the cart. You can't see her. She has to like put her hands up on it and pull herself up a little bit for her head to be peeking above.
Aww. Obby, I love her so much.
Yeah. she's just going like, what kind of ice creams do you have? They demand to know.
Okay, so fun fact. Remember I said that I've been to a lot of coastal towns before? Well, I've been to a lot of places where they have, the usual ice cream flavors that people have. But then they have shit like fucking Oreo, cotton candy,
Ooh.
Nutella, which is different from chocolate. And there's just like a whole lot of stuff like that. Like any sugary thing that you can think of, they got it.
Oh gosh.
There's
Yeah. Yeah.
fucking marshmallow ice cream,
Marshmallow ice cream. Oh
s'mores
gosh.
ice cream, stuff like that. Just
Mm-hmm.
fuck lot of choice.
Yee yee yee. I'm just like imagining the person who's running this cart is just listing all of these off.
Mm-hmm.
Like maybe not a tune, maybe a real kind.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a real kind
Probably
with many treats.
probably used to tunes considering the places they're in.
Yeah, definitely.
But still quite a shock when you have a giant that runs up to you, very excited, even if it probably happens a lot. But God knows you don't get used to that.
This is either that or this is their 9 to 5, and they're just used to this. This is the norm.
There, it's fine.
Regardless,
Mm-hmm.
them listing off all the options is making poor Tally's head spin because there's so many.
Aww. Tobias probably actually arrives next to her at that point.
Yeah. Tally's just immediately like tugs on at Tobias's hand, like, which one do you want? I can't pick.
I guess I'm gonna get strawberry vanilla.
Ooh. Tally raising her hand up in the air. I want that one too. That one sounds good.
I'm making a little check of number of times Tobias has died. This is the first.
Good. There will be many more.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine it does not take long to get the ice cream because like it's ice cream.
Yeah, it's ice
Just
cream. It's already there. They just have like to pick the ice cream from their little blocks,
yeah.
and pop it
Yeah.
down on a cone, and there you go.
Yeah. Telly immediately takes her with like a reverence. Like it's the most sacred treasure.
It's real fucking big.
Yeah. Oh, it's one of those big, enormous ones. Like she has
Mm-hmm.
to like, and because Tally's so small, she probably has to wrap her arms around it to properly get a
Aww.
hold.
Yeah. Once again, I'm basing this off when I was younger and went to these towns. And man, I
Mm-hmm.
needed 2 hands to hold those things.
It's just a big cone.
It's just a big ass cone. Those people
Mm-hmm.
are generous.
Yeah. Oh. Once the ice cream is paid for and they
Mm-hmm.
have their treats, Tally is just immediately going to town on the ice cream.
Aww.
And I mean that maybe not in a good way, because Tally's still not used to eating ice cream and has probably just started taking big bites out of it.
Tally,
Which is
no, wait.
which is not great for brain freeze. Anyway, I'm gonna make a
Yeah.
couple save.
Tobias has not been fast
16. She's doing okay.
Mm-hmm.
She's fine. She's fine. She takes another bite.
Tobias looking at her like, Jesus Christ. I don't know what Jesus Christ is, but goddamn.
So is this your favorite?
Um, it's not my favorite, but it's one that I really like.
Oh, what's your favorite then?
I'm
Is
not
it
sure.
something- Is it something that Marcel makes?
Well, I mean, everything Marcel makes is very good.
It is. That's
It
why
will,
I say it.
and it will count as my favorite, but considering that every kind of food that Marcel makes is my favorite, it doesn't count.
Well, now that's confusing.
don't worry your pretty little head up in that. That is, complicated fillings.
I think Tally's just gonna take like another couple bites of ice cream. Chomp, chomp, chomp. So what have you been doing recently?
Not much, honestly. I've been mostly staying at the studio, and that's it.
You do that a lot.
I do that a lot.
I mostly just hang out at home nowadays, cause home is nice, and Banana's there. Banana's staying with us for a little bit, cause you know after the whole thing, and like Tally just starts big gesturing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm,
She's starting
it's
to come out from under the bed now, which is good.
mm,
She used to be a little too nervous to do it.
mm-hmm.
But I think she's
Well,
feeling better, which is good.
mm-hmm. Well, you can tell her that y'all can always have a sleepover at the clubhouse with Fred if you want.
Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, I have to tell her next time. And like
Mm-hmm.
it's just immediately like bouncing in place.
Tobias will learn to regret that decision, I think.
Oh yeah.
3 children in one tiny place, with
Mm-hmm.
maybe even Mary's coming in.
Oh yeah.
Maybe Fleck
You are
too.
about to
All
be
the children.
swarmed by children. You have opened Pandora's box.
Tobias says that ID. Tally agrees. Tobias starts regretting immediately. Like, this action will have consequences.
Yep, definitely. But that is not here. That is not here and now. That is later. That is future
Mhm.
Tobias's problem.
Don't even worry about it. It's fine, it's cool, it's chill.
Oh my gosh, that is so funny. Okay, for context, Lewis just put in a drawing of like Tobias's disguise, and it looks so cute. But also, when you don't expect it, it's really funny.
It's just, I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a funny little guy.
That's just a funny little guy.
That's just a funny little bunny man.
Benui.
A bunny Louie. It's fine, it's cool, it's chill.
Mm-hmm. I think after Tally has devoured ice cream, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it is impressive that she hasn't somehow gotten a brain freeze from this.
It's the strain of children. Don't
Mm-hmm.
underestimate it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
Tobias is probably not even halfway done.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He doesn't do well with the cold. Well,
Yeah.
way better than engineer.
Mm-hmm.
Still not great.
Yeah. I
Going
mean,
slow, it's fine.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tally once they finish their ice cream, I think she's just gonna look at up at Tobias like, okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to do now? Because we have the ice cream, but then I don't know what else to do. I've never been in a place like this. So I'm not sure what to. What? Yeah, you get what I
Well,
mean.
mm-hmm. I do know what you mean, but we are here to help you learn about stuff that you can do at the beach. And
Mm-hmm.
speaking of that, what do you think about going on, like, on the actual sand shore?
I think
We're not,
Tally gives it a
mm-hmm,
think.
not going into the actual water, just on the beach.
That sounds good. I don't want to go in
Mm-hmm.
the water quite yet because that's
Yeah, understandable.
it's scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so much water.
It is a lot of water, but they're just, you just have to sort of imagine it as a kind of underwater forest or jungle.
What? You lost Tally.
It'd be what I'm trying to say is it's basically its own kind of ecosystem, and it's just that you can't really see it because it's under us, and but it's
Uh,
not all bad in there. What I'm trying to say, I'm bad at this.
it's the place where the fishies live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there's more than fishes, but
Hmm. What else is in there
Well,
besides the fishes?
there's crabs and other animals like those.
Oh yeah, crabs! I love crabs. Crabs are good.
I wonder why you loved.
Well, it's not much of a secret. And like Tally just reaches up under her hat where like her little pin is. Because for now the scarf is gone. The pin is now on the hat because good golly, they're in a place where it's hot.
Yeah. We wouldn't want tiny child to die from heat.
Yeah, heat stroke no good.
Heat stroke no good.
Heat stroke no good. Yeah.
It just starts like listing all the kinds of animals that you can see underwater. I don't know if sharks are fishes or if they're
They are, yeah.
another species.
No, sharks are fishes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
But like all this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Just like giving like a whole little like lesson as they're walking about undersea creatures.
Yeah. Also talking about the fact that there are animals that are just shells with little mollusks inside.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So like snails? Like
Yeah.
snail? Oh.
Basically, they're like sort of underwater snallion.
Oh. What do you call them if they're an underwater snail? Is it just snail? Or is it like
Well, there aren't.
underwater?
Well, you can just call them sea snails.
Sea snails. That makes more sense than underwater. Because I was thinking underwater because it's snail underwater. But then it doesn't work because it doesn't sound right.
You midget snort. It's underwater.
It's underwater!
That's what I'm gonna call them now.
No! You said they're
There's
supposed to be called sea snails.
there's so many underwaters in the sea.
No!
Oh, this is the funniest shit.
Yeah. Like, wouldn't it make sense more if it was snee snail? The snee snail. Oh.
Snee snail.
Oh. Try saying that 10 times fast. That's hard.
Snee snail, snee snail, snee snail, snee snail,
Snee
snee snail.
snail, they're just doing this like as they're finally getting onto the shore of the beach.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Sneeze,
Absolutely.
snail, sneeze, snail, sneeze, snail, sneeze. Oh, there we go. I got it. Sneeze,
You
snail,
got
sneeze,
it.
snail, sneeze, snail, sneeze, snail.
That is a good eloquence exercise.
Tally just puffs out her little chest. Okay, we're on the beach, and Tally like spreads her arms out at either side. Yep.
Uh-huh. Well, there are a few things that we can do on the beach, but I guess the usual one that people tend to think of most is sandcastles.
Oh. We could try that. But what's your favorite one? What's your favorite?
Well, personally, when I go to the beach, the thing that I generally like to do is collecting seashells.
Oh, okay. Then let's do one first. And Tally's gonna grab Tobias's hand.
Mm-hmm. Oh no, we lost Toby. Nah! Technical difficulties, everyone. Obby is dead. It's fine. It's cool. It's chill. Tiny break until Abby comes back. Abby. I see Abby type in the rolling zone. Oh, it's the internet. Tiny break time. Tiny break time. I have accidentally stopped the recording instead of pausing it, but it's fine. I'll just start a second one when we do it again, because once again I'm just doing the backup. It's High School Show. Mm-hmm. Yes, good. Listen, Tobias has made a wool place inside of the cozy corner, like a wool mezzanine for like people to hang out in, but it's mostly for the kids. Mm. Though I will say, Banana will need to actually knock to enter the clubhouse, because it is still a special place with a special key. Not everyone can enter it unless it's unlocked. Mm-hmm. Yup. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's terrifying. Hey, Dad. Baby. She baby. Mm-hmm. Just lets her enter, and then she can come vibe in. He does not always have the energy to have conversations and stuff like that. But that's
Hello.
Abby.
Where
You're
where
back.
where did you lose me?
When she grabbed Tobias and
Okay.
in
So
the on the
okay. So what I was saying is that Tally was gonna grab Tobias's hand and start just like parading down the beach, like leading for a little bit,
Aww.
and then immediately remembering that there's water and letting Tobias lead. Just like the moment they get like a little close to it, she just gets a little nervous
Mm-hmm.
and lets
It's
Tobias
fine.
go ahead.
He just exchanged places with her, and he goes between her and the water.
Aww. Yes, good. Good. Uh, just for fun, I'm gonna roll like just a D100 to see how busy the beach is today.
Yeah, oh god.
Because it might be that there's like a lot of people taking advantage of it, or not at all. Half and half. That's a 49.
Mhm.
Maybe like maybe there's like groups of people like way out in the distance, but there isn't like
Mhm.
an entire crowd like this is like California and a day is super
Yeah.
sunny. I
Uh-huh.
imagine maybe it's partially cloudy and that's why there isn't like a lot of people at the
Mm.
beach right now.
Either it's that or it's windy.
Windy.
Once again, speaking from experience, if it's a beautiful day but there is a fuckload of wind, there's not gonna be that many people on the beach.
Oh gosh. Actually, real quick question that has just dawned on me. What outfits are these two wearing? Because I'm
Oh,
imagining Tally wearing like one of those little 1920s swimsuits.
oh, that's very
like,
cute.
like ones with like little sleeves and shorts.
Mm-hmm.
And they're
I,
striped.
I was imagining Tobias is in one of his shirts and just I don't know what they're called in English, but the kind of pants that are in between normal pants and shorts,
Oh,
like
like
that go around off of the lower leg.
like 3/4 of the way down kind of thing. I don't know what
Yeah,
those are called, but I get what you mean. Yeah.
yeah. Hold on, I
Yeah.
want to look at the name because I know what it's called in French, and I can
Hey,
do that.
you can in fact do that.
Crop trousers,
Yes.
apparently.
That makes sense. That makes
It
sense.
does make sense. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he has just normal shirt and crop trousers, and
Mm-hmm.
then he just had his shoes. But the second they went on the beach, he just took them by his hand
Mm-hmm.
because that's easier to not get sand in the footsies.
Mm-hmm. I just rolled hammer space, Tobias.
Mm-hmm.
You're looking away from Tally. The next time you look at Tally, she has suddenly acquired a life vest.
Aw. It's fine. If it makes her more comfortable, she can have
She's just, it's just in
it.
case. It's just in case.
just, just in case. Don't worry
Mm-hmm.
about it.
Yeah.
Well, well, I would like you to know that she also, you know what? You can roll perception actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you also want to roll perception for for something as
I
well?
can, I can do that. Hold on, give me a
Yeah.
second. What's perception is +2.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, that's a
That's a nat
1.
one. Okay, well, Tobias completely misses the fact that on the back in big bold letters of this life jacket it says "Property of Camp Campin."
I don't know
uh,
what you're talking about. That it's hers.
Tally got a 10 in perception.
I think that's enough because she's probably watching the water pretty closely.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever like the tide rises a little bit and starts getting a bit closer to them at some point, uh she see she sees that it actually sorts of like backs away more than the rest. Like
Hmm.
basically all over the beach it rises, and then right next to her and Tobias it seems to do a sort of little recline where it doesn't go as near as them.
Oh, wait. Oh, I just got it. Oh.
Because so there was that one game that I did which was the breakdown squad reunion
Mm-hmm.
where they had to fight for their lives inside of a pool.
Mm-hmm.
So Tobias may or may not have decided to get the spell shape water.
Oh my gosh, that's really cute. But also, ow.
Don't worry about
Tobias aggressively, water will never again hurt me.
no touchy.
No touch.
Listen, he likes water. It's not like Tally where he's terrified of water. But
Mm-hmm.
it's good to have control over it.
Yeah. But all the softs of making it so that the water isn't quite touching them, so that Tally's more comfy is
Yeah.
so cute.
Mhm.
That's adorable. Although Tally doesn't know that it's necessarily a spell from Tobias, so I think she's just noticing that, like,
Mhm.
oh, doesn't really comment on it otherwise.
Uh-huh. But yeah, she will notice that it is in fact like just a recline right next to them, and that it keeps following next to them.
Hmm. So it's like the waves are going around them.
Mm-hmm.
Yee. That's really cute.
You see, like in uh Moana,
Mm-hmm.
like I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's
yeah,
at the
yeah.
start of the movie when she's a baby, and like
Mm-hmm.
the literal sea reclines and kind of
Mm-hmm.
acts sentient like.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And so there's
Yeah.
just that one part of the water where there's absolutely no water, but there's
Mm-hmm.
walls of water around.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's
Yeah.
pretty much like that, but at a way smaller scale because they're on the very like it's it's just where the water ends, so there is not much of it.
Yee. Yee. No, I
Hmm.
get you. I get you.
Yeah.
I think, like, eventually, as they're going down the shore, Tally's gonna look up at Tobias and just goes, "Okay, how do we find the seashells? Where do we have to look? Is it like is it in the sand, or is it like on the sand, or is it like in the water, or like she says that last bit like a little nervous."
Aw. Well, it kind of depends. There are some seashells that you will see right there in the water, but on the very verge of it. Some that you will see
Ah.
directly on the sand. Some that are a little bit covered by the sand because of all the movement, and some that are completely underneath.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna have to roll investigation to see if they're at all successful
Yep.
in the hunt of seashells.
Mm-hmm. There's
Doot, doot, doot,
like it will
doot.
probably also tell her about one kind um of like shell animal. I don't know exactly what they're called, like the kind that is mussels
Hermit crab
engulfed.
or clams?
Yeah, like one type of
Yeah.
clam. I don't know what the
Mm-hmm.
name is in English again, but I
Mm-hmm.
know that in French it's exactly the same word as knife.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, it just called the
I don't know
same
what that
thing.
means.
Uh,
Knife clam.
yeah. Although because I
Mm-hmm.
know what those are, and
You,
I
you
will.
want to convey the mental image.
Yeah, I want to convey the mental image,
Mm-hmm.
and okay, I found the thing. I don't know what
Mm-hmm.
the English name, but I found the Wikipedia page. And I'm very
Nice.
smart. Okay, it's called a
Mm-hmm.
razor shell.
A razor shell.
Hold
Ooh.
on, I have an image.
Razor shell. Razor shell.
Boom. That's what they look like. It's ending, don't worry about it. But they're basically like,
Mm-hmm.
the shells are very elongated, so they kinda look like butterfly knives.
Oh, that's wild.
Yeah. And they live in the sand.
Yo. That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. And so you would
Do you think
probably
you can?
warn her about those because yeah,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes they just vibe.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, Tally got a 5 for her investigation.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna roll investigate and all
For
of
the hunt of the cells.
50.
15.
Well, that checks out because he knows the two unforced shells.
Mm-hmm. He's done this before. He's done this many, many times
And he'll
growing
do
up,
this
I
again.
imagine.
Mm-hmm.
He'll
Oh,
do
yeah,
it
absolutely,
again.
yes. I think I
Yeah.
remember telling you
Meanwhile,
that.
this is probably her first time period at a beach. So she's just following along and like seeing how Tobias does it and then doing it in a different spot to see if she's has any luck.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, with a she's not faring well.
Aww. I mean,
Just pouts.
you can roll at advantage because I think Tobias would probably give her some advice on where to look.
I will
And
roll
also,
again
he's
then.
still helping with Shapewater, so.
Oh, that's a 19.
Hey.
That goes much better.
Mm-hmm.
Just starts walking further along the beach, and maybe there's like a clump of of like kelp or seaweed or something.
Mm-hmm.
And like Tally starts digging through it, and she goes, "Oh, this one's so big!" and like, holds up like a conch shell.
Oh god. He's just like, hey, you did it.
Yeah. She's just holding it up triumphantly. Look how big this one is! Have you ever seen one that's this big? Look
I
at
have.
it! Look at it!
Yeah, there are some seashells that are absolutely enormous.
Yeah. Are there ones that are bigger than this one?
I mean, there may be, but I don't think I have ever seen any.
We have to see if there's a bigger one.
Well, I may have to say, if there is a bigger one, it's probably either in a museum or still in the ocean.
Aww. Teller immediately deflates.
But we could go see at a museum sometime.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure some fossils probably are.
Whoa.
Because there were some big animals before.
Like how big?
It just makes
How
like
big?
it sort of like extends his hands a little bit.
I think like Tally is just like sitting there like trying to comprehend it, and I think she's gonna like spread her arms out and she's gonna cast silent image to just make a giant illusion of a seashell. Like her approximation of one.
Aw. It's like, yeah, kinda.
Yes. Just immediately gets excited.
I know about Nautilus shells, which were, I think they're still, actually, they still exist, but.
What's that?
Nautilus, there are, another kind.
Nautilus.
I don't know actually what species they are. They may be crustaceans too. And
Whoa.
they just live in a shell, kinda in the style of a snail.
Oh. So like they're snails, but they're like not snails?
They have the shell of a snail, but they kinda look like shrimps. When you look at the front.
Portable crab. Well, I think all crabs are portable now that I think about it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It's got a little home.
It does.
How come a lot of animals have shells like that? Is it for hiding in?
Yeah, it
makes sense if it's for hiding in.
It's generally actual houses for them. Like, that's what they use to protect themselves and just their way of living. There is actually kind of crab called the sponge crab who uses things like anemones and others as kinds of hats to defend itself. So it's kind of like a shell, but without using an actual shell.
Hat.
They are very round.
Round.
I'll get a picture for you in the background behind me.
Yeah. I can imagine that they keep going on with their seashell hunting stuff for a long time. Because like the moment Tally found that conch shell, she was just like, "Oh right, I have to find other ones that are just as cool as this one." So I can imagine them like going down the shore and like finding different seashells, and Tally's like, "This one's for Rad, and this one's for Marcel, and this one's for Ross, and this one's for my other dad, and this is." Oh, that's so chunky.
It is. It's very chunky. It's chunky.
And this one's for Banana. And Tally holds up like a bright blue one proudly.
Oh, yes, good. Tobias just nods like, yes, good, wonderful. She's learning from the best.
Gaining all the critically needed knowledge of this sort of stuff.
Yup. Because I am reminding you that Tobias does do that, where he just goes look for seashells and then gives them to people. He did that before, and he'll do it again.
He'll do it again. This is a threat.
It is a threat. Oh man.
Oh, I just had the idea of, you know how like sometimes on beaches there'll be like sand castle building competitions?
Yeah.
Oh, what if like during this time, like as they're looking for seashells, there's actually a group of people that are forming on the beach, and it looks like they're setting up something very official.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Yeah. It probably takes them like going back to like towards the town to notice that there are suddenly a lot more people on the beach. They seem to be setting up some stuff.
Yeah. That's I'm gonna release story, but Tobias probably knows about those two. Even more so since he's already been there and they probably have done this before. Oh, it's your story, my boy. It's a +3.
+3.
That's a 7.
That's a 7. You are caught completely by surprise. You had no idea that this was happening today. It's just suddenly people here, and you don't know why.
It's just like, oh gods.
there might be that momentary panic of, oh wait, is my disguise still on?
Yeah, it's just like, maybe we should avoid the big group of people.
I think Tally takes notice of them, and she's gonna be the one to question like what they're doing. Like she just tugs on Tobias's hand. There's a lot of hand tugging.
Oh, good.
And she's just like, what are they doing? Is it like
I think it takes him a minute because that is a 7. So it takes him a minute to actually realize what they're setting up. I think they're gonna do a sandcastle competition.
Oh. So like they're gonna build a bunch of them?
Yeah, they're basically go into groups, and they don't have to do sandcastles, it's just sand sculptors. And the best one wins a prize.
Man, Tobias, you look down at Tally and she has like a big, sparkly, silly eyes. And then her hand tugging gets like a lot more energetic, just like tug, 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 tug. Can we do that? Can we do that? Can we do that? That sounds fun. I want to do that.
Sure.
Yeah! Like, you don't even get further than that. Tally is now running, and I would say dragging you, but her strength is 6. I don't think she'll be able to successfully do that.
Consider. Tobias is the weight of a single sheet of paper.
You're right. Plus rule of funny.
Plus rule of funny.
Plus rule of funny. Yeah, you know what, Tobias? You're being practically dragged because this child is making a beeline. A beeline!
There they go.
for the sandcastle competition.
You was gonna say, I don't know if we can enter it right now or if there were, if we had to, like, send participation stuff beforehand, but sure, we can try.
Like, Tally, I don't even know if, like, Tally comprehends that maybe there's some, like, sign-up stuff that they have to do. She just wants to do it.
Even if they come to the actual competition, they can do one on the side.
Yeah. Make something cool.
Yeah, it's something cool and even better than all those people are doing.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
I mean, we can roll a D2.
Oh man. We could roll a D2.
See if they can enter
what?
or not.
One they can't, two they can.
Yep.
Oh, they can.
Oh no! Oh no, they can!
Oh no, they can.
Tobias, who doesn't do well in front of a live crowd.
I think it might have been a thing of Tally was like going to like find a spot for them, and then Tobias went up to like be like just ask curiously, and then found out that yes, they can join, and immediately regretted it.
He's like, oh no. He had the fun of flying to Tally, but also it's supposed to be a day for her, and he doesn't want to do that to her.
Aww.
She's here
Tobias
to have fun.
Loved. Which, like, she is having fun. She's having a blast.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Oh god,
good for her.
There are still many people around. God, I still think about the irony of Tobias being an actor and not doing well in front of a live crowd, but anyways.
He's used to cameras. Yeah. He's not used to the idea of theater performance. Those are two very different things.
He tried to get into actual theaters, but he wasn't sad when he got
Tobias
rejected,
beloved.
you know.
Tobias beloved.
His life goes. Oh man.
Okay, well, they've entered the competition, apparently.
Yup. Tobias just goes to wherever Tally has decided they will settle themselves. Probably asks her what she has in mind for their sculpture.
I don't know. What's something cool? What's something cool we can make? Well, we could just make a castle. Like a really big one. Like one we can sit inside. But that might take a lot of sand.
Well, I mean, I think we'll have all the sand we need. So there is no worry.
You know what, that's fair.
That's no worry with that. And if we need water to solidify some places, I can go get it.
Oh, yeah.
And like Tally's just like sitting there like with her like hand like tapping her chin.
She entered the competition. She's the captain now.
She's the captain now.
What if we make a boat out of sand?
I mean, I guess we could. We should need to find a way to... I mean, I guess it's doable.
Tally just has both hands up in the air. Just excited.
It's fine.
Let's make a boat! Let's make a boat! Let's make a boat!
It's Toon logic. They don't have to worry too bad about the gravity.
Yeah. Okay, I am now thinking about what the heck they would need to roll to make sandcastle.
I mean, let me look at the. I guess it could be either dexterity or strength, like one like a physical ability because it's making something.
Yeah, it might be dex because it has to be something you have to be really careful with.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, could I potentially make an argument for sleight of hand because it has to be something that you're very, very careful with your hands?
Yes, we can use sleight
like,
of hand.
Yes, good. Good. Although it could be a mixture of like Tally needs to do sleight of hand while Tobias needs to do strength to make sure that as she is building it stays structurally sound.
Yeah, and also to go get the water.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Tobias' strength is not that good.
Tally's is worse, so it's fine.
I'm rolling straight strength.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I could technically roll athletics because once again, going to go search the water and doing the back and forth.
Yeah. You can roll athletics. I'll allow that.
Cool. Thank you.
And then Tally's gonna roll sleight of hand.
That is way better than just straight strength. Oh gods.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
they're doing good.
That's really good. Okay, so for the listening audience, Tally just got a 28 for sleight of hand, and Tobias got an 18 for athletics.
I think they're doing good.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d20 plus 5 to see how the other teams would be doing. This would be a competition. This would be people who are skilled at this and who have done this before.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say there's maybe 3 other teams. I'm gonna roll for each one. This is the first team. If it'll roll. Oh, it's loading.
Does it want to roll?
I don't think it wants to roll because it just died.
Do you want me to roll it?
Here, I'll try it through my phone.
Oh, there
never mind, it just went through.
Oh god.
Oh, okay.
That is a
the first team 23. They're doing pretty good. Second team, if it'll go through. Come on, nice parser. I know you can do it. I know you can do it.
With just a +5, they can't do better than Tally. Because the best they can do is a 25, Obby.
That's fair, but also it's Tally and Tobias's scores together that might be the factor that changes it. Okay. Oh, the second team got a 20.
They're all doing very good, huh?
And then...
Last one.
Gosh. The last one? Come on, please go through. I'm begging you.
It's fine, we're chill.
Okay. Oh, there it goes. 17. They're all doing pretty well.
They are.
Yeah. And for Tally and Tobias's, I've taken both of their scores and gotten the average between them. Tally and Tobias's score together makes a 21.5, which rounded up is 22, which means they aren't winning, but only by a little bit.
They're second place.
They're second place, which is not too bad, considering. Yeah.
Listen, you have a child who is very into this.
I'll give you a second.
Oh boy. Voices. Second break. It's fine, school is shut.
The door has been shut again. I return.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
I return.
Bobby, you're alive.
I am alive.
But yeah, Tully's having lots of fun, and you don't underestimate a toon child.
A toon child. And like I imagine like they've made like a sand sculpture that's like a pirate ship.
Mm-hmm.
And actually I'm gonna roll a d10 because Tally would have insisted. Oh, that's a 1. Hold on. Alright, Tally, where's your fumble cheat? Can't be a toon game without at least a little bit of fumbling.
Yep, baby.
Okay, Tally, where is... Alright, that's gonna be a d20. That is a 19. Okay.
What is
Oh,
it?
Tally pulls out like a little notebook that is covered in stickers and
Aww.
like little gel pen stuff, and she goes,
Oh, wait, that's not it. Give me a second.
and like plops it back in her hat and starts digging around it again. That works.
Mm-hmm.
Tally pulls out like a little pirate hat
Aww.
and just holds it up triumphantly and then puts it on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a pirate outfit? Because then we can have like pirate outfits to go with the thing.
I can check if I because I know that in Calling All Stars, Tobias did try on a pirate outfit.
Roll hammer space. Roll hammer
I'm in
space.
space. I'm in space. I'm in space.
Hammer space. Hammer
Hey!
space. That was almost a fail.
It was almost a fail.
But it was not.
Mm-hmm. He probably pulls out the disguise kit, opens one, and it's actually the cowboy costume, so he closes it and looks at the other one, and it's the pirate.
Yeah, that's the pirate outfit.
Mm-hmm. Just
Yeah.
fucking slams it onto himself, and boom.
Boom. Pirate bunny boy.
Pirate bunny boy.
Yo ho. Har har fiddle dee. Yeah. So like, oh gosh, the mental image of like Tally like being on the ship, like holding like a fake wooden sword, and just being like, avast!
There she goes, the greatest captain of all.
Yeah. Oh, this is so cute.
Oh, good lord. I don't know what they would get as a prize for second place, though.
I imagine like the first place people got like one of those tunishly oversized trophies.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And maybe a second place prize was maybe like a little ribbon or a smaller second place trophy.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Consider they get the trophy, and I also, you know what would be the funniest shit if they get tickets to go see the latest Star Cup, and they're just looking at this like,
That seems more like a first place prize
yeah.
though.
Yeah, but that would be very funny.
Maybe second place prize is not something quite of that extent, but perhaps tickets to like for entry to an aquarium nearby.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very cute.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's so
It is
cute.
very, very good. Tobias is actually very happy about this because aquarium good. Also, you can look at the actual animals underwater without going underwater.
Yeah, you can take a peeky peek at all the fishies without there being, fishies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the water. Well, like, you know what I mean. Do it
You
without
don't
being
go in the water with them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think after the sand building competition, we're running short on time, but gosh dang it, I do want to keep going for a little bit.
You can keep going, it's fine.
Yeah, but I do have something to do soon. But we can keep going for a little bit, I think.
For a little bit. It's fine. If we want to elaborate on something, we can do it another time.
Yeah. I think maybe the day will end with them going to the aquarium, but for now I think I want to focus on maybe them trying out the water finally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because after they win the competition, Tally is finally like looking out in the ocean and just staring out at it and taking a big breath.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 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 Okay.
You wanna try it out?
I think yeah, just a little bit. Not like all the way, but just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, you could try just putting your feet in.
Mm-hmm. Just me feet. That sounds good.
The feet.
Yeah. Just the feet. Just the tootsies.
He will once again hold out his hand for if she wants to hold.
Yeah. She's holding on to Tobias's hand now with a death grip.
It's fine,
Like
it's
even
cool.
though she's trying to be brave, she's still nervous.
It's fine, she's still being brave and we love her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
And he's just accompanying her to the water.
I'm going to make her a wisdom saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
Normally it would be a disadvantage, but I think with Tobias helping, it'll just be a straight roll.
Yeah, in these it's probably been an hour, but fun fact, shape water is a cantrip, so you can cast it as much as he wants.
Yeah. Okay.
So she has both Tobias holding her hand and also Aim being able to control the water if needed.
Okay. Oh, that's just a 10.
Well, it's not bad.
It's not bad, but it's also not great. I think Tally might manage to be like in the water for like she manages to get her feet in. And then like the wave starts coming in and she immediately backpedals like no. And just immediately goes behind Tobias and is hiding behind his legs from the water.
The second she gets spooked, the water recedes.
Yeah.
You wanna try another time?
Yeah, maybe another time. It's it goes
fine.
really fast.
I know. It's fine. We can come back another day.
And Tally's just hugging onto Tobias's legs.
Oh. You wanna go get dinner maybe?
Oh, maybe that sounds
Before we
yummy.
try out the aquarium?
Yeah, that sounds good.
And like Tally's gonna start climbing up Tobias again without warning, as usual.
It's fine. I think he's getting used to this.
Yeah. Part of Tally's love language is that if she's used to somebody taller than her, she will climb.
Aww.
Climb
Good.
like tree.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stress enough how often Larry gets a sun child on his shoulders.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah. I just love I think I want to kind of like leave off on the mental image of just them heading to like a restaurant and then the aquarium after cuz that's very soft. Yeah.
Tobias can show her many sea recipes.
Kelly gets to try some proper seafood for the first time.
Yeah.
Maybe goes with something more. I mean,
gets to cry about lobster.
yeah. Just Kelly seeing people eating crabs and lobsters. No. Why?
Tobias, who was about to warn her Chris to see it, like sweating, like maybe not this time.
Tobias can explain that aspect of it to Tally.
Mm-hmm.
Tally later after they head home. But for
Yeah.
now,
Just
I
it.
imagine Tally just got something simple like fish and
Mhm.
chips.
Yes, good. Fish and chips, good. Hey,
And
for
it's
another tiny Lewis fun fact. When I
Yes.
was baby, we went to a restaurant and I tried to order lobster.
That's amazing. I want the prime lobster.
Yeah,
That's funny.
that was basically it. Oh, good lord. But yes, that was good sauce.
Yee, very good sauce. Very
It
good.
went a bit slow, but it's fine.
Yee. Sometimes you just need a little bit of slow sauce. Slow sauce. Or good
Slow
sauce.
sauce.
Yee.
Getting lost in the soft sauce.
Yee. Okay, and with that, I think we're going to be wrapping this up and
Mm-hmm.
the recording done. Thank you,
Yep.
those who are listening now and who will be listening in the future. We love you very much.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for listening to us just vibing and making those two have a chill time.
Yee, you need a chill time. They needed this chill time.
They did.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, again, thank you so much for listening, and
Yeah.
well, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.